How about a quick round of applause for your wait staff, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jason James. I'm going to be taking care of you as your host. Are you guys ready for our first special guest? I got to do a hell of a lot better than that, ladies and gentlemen. We can hear you in the back. Are you guys ready for your next meeting? Very funny time. You may have seen him on Fox, you may have seen him on Comedy Central. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Matt Golightly! One time for Jason James, everybody.
Real quick, before we get started, I want to ask you guys something. I've noticed something as I travel the country doing comedy. I noticed that all the Blockbuster video stores are slowly closing. Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm excited because I owe those bitches money. Anybody else in here on that Blockbuster video shit list? Yeah, they send me that card once a month, right? It's like, you owe Blockbuster Video $42. And I was like, I'm not paying you, you're going out of business, man. Yeah, you don't pay a hooker on the way to jail. Yeah, so I never paid him, everybody. It was Matt Golightly versus Blockbuster Video, and Matt Golightly won. That's right. I am keeping that $4 copy of Pootie Tang. Oh, by the way, the other thing I want to do real quick, I want to ask this crowd, clap your hands real quick if you're in love right now. If you're in love right now, clap your hands. There you go. All right. Yes, if you're clapping right now, you're getting laid. Congratulations. I'm trying to catch up now. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. Another minute. You don't have to ask who's in love in this world, though. You can tell who's in love. You know, you can tell because they are pissed off all the time. I say that because I got a buddy back home. He's 23. He's in love for the first time in his life. I know because he called me the night, 2:27 in the morning. Yeah, cell phone rang. I was like, hey man, what's up? He's like, saw a divorce lady and a girlfriend. We were arguing in the car. She got really mad. Now she's out of the car and running down the highway. Yes, who in here has chased a woman down the highway before? Who's known that? Yeah, and who's not clapping because she's right next to you? And don't feel bad if you've done it before. If you've never done that, if you've never chased a woman down the highway, oh, keep drinking. That shit's gonna happen, man. It's just a matter of time. It's always the same, right, guys? Every time you're like, babe, you're back in the car. I'm just messing around. Come on, seriously. Put your cell phone away. Don't call your mom. Don't call your mom. It's like, what? You're calling my mom. Don't call my mom. Man. You guys are lucky here. You guys have 635. That shit's a loop. Yeah, you can just pull over and be like, oh, fuck it. She'll be back. Me and the ex-girlfriend, of course, we broke up, by the way. We broke up because, man, she liked to drink, and I just got too old for that, man. You know what I mean? I'm 35 years old. I can't drink like I'm in my 20s, man. Yeah, anybody here get hangovers real bad? Anybody get them real bad? Yeah, you ever get them so bad you're sore? You ever get that? You ever wake up, right? You're like, oh my God, did I get drunk last night and order P90X? This is insanity. She loved to drink, man. Loved to drink. She was addicted to tequila and those touchscreen machines at the bars with the games on them. Yeah, oh yeah, girls love those, man. Those touchscreen machines, she'd pour dollar after dollar in there. She liked to play that game, Photo Hunt. All right, so if you guys don't talk about, there's a game called Photo Hunt. There's two pictures on the screen, and you've got to figure out the differences between these pictures before the timer runs out. Yeah, well, it's a lot of fun. There's an erotic version too, like a dirty version of the game. Oh yeah, she loved to play the dirty version, and that's okay, but here's the problem. She was super drunk. Playing that dirty version of that game, she'd be sitting there going, man, those tits are fake. She doesn't love that man anymore. That's not her real nose. I'd be like, babe, those are real people. The machine's over here. Got a little weird sometimes. And it was one of those situations we dated for 2.5 years. And I think some of you guys can relate to this. You ever date somebody for a long time and they're super cool for a long time. And then one day, almost overnight, their personality just changes, right? And you're like, what happened to that person, right? And you always wonder, you're like, what happened to make them change? I found out what happened in my last relationship. I found out what changed her. Here's how I found out. I moved out of the apartment that we had shared together for a while. And when I moved out, I found 2 things hidden in that apartment. You guys ready for this? I found 2 things. I found a meth pipe and, wait for it, Crest teeth whitening strips. Yeah, I guess it's like, I'm only gonna have 1 tooth. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Because it's true, everybody. Wait a this all the time. You get along enough, you'll fight about everything there's a fight about, and eventually you start making things up and fighting about it. You ever fight about hypotheticals? It's not even going to happen for real. We're watching TV one time, she goes, look honey, that couple had septuplets. If we had 7 babies, would you name one after you? I didn't know what to say. I was like, well, are they mine? She got all mad. Oh, by the way, I want to ask you guys this. Do you guys ever get something in your head you wish you didn't know? You ever have somebody tell you something and you wish you didn't know it, and then you've got to tell other people you have to suffer alone? You've had that, right? I found out something I wish I didn't know, everybody. Anybody here know? You remember that show, Mr. Rogers, when you were a kid, right? Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Anybody know what Mr. Rogers did before he was Mr. Rogers? Anybody know this? A sniper in the Marines, everybody. Did you guys know that? Mr. Rogers was a sniper. He had 17 confirmed kills in Korea, everybody. That's true, huh? Google that shit. Man, a lot of people don't know this. Mr. Rogers was such a good shot, sometimes from his porch he would shoot and kill people in the neighborhood of make-believe. Crazy stuff happening, man. I've been doing comedy on the road for 10 years now, everybody. I thought I'd seen everything. I haven't seen everything. I was in Shreveport, Louisiana last week at the Flame Comedy Club. I saw something I'd never seen. I saw a guy order a shot of vodka, and he poured it on the bar and then snorted it up his nose. Yeah, he took a lime and he squirted in his eye. He called it a suicide shot, and I was joking around with the crowd about it. I'm like, that's crazy, right? That's not the crazy thing. I was wrong. This woman came up to me after the show and she goes, you know what, Matt? She goes, that's pretty crazy, snorting vodka up your nose. That's not the crazy thing people do. I was in AA for 13 years. Let me tell you something, son. Women with really bad drinking problems, they'll take tampons, soak them in vodka, and then wear them so they're drunk all day. I know. I love how half the crowd's like, whoa, and the other half's like, really? Right? So they're like, do they sell tampons at the liquor store? And by the way, she wasn't kidding, by the way. Yeah, take a tampon, soak it in vodka, and wear it so you're drunk all day. That is crazy. I've heard of a dirty martini, but that is ridiculous. I like how exactly half the crowd likes that joke. And the other half's like, no. By the way, just so you guys know, that is my new favorite premise for jokes, by the way, though. It's pretty new. I have 9 different punchlines for that same joke, by the way. I can do that joke all night. I can do it again. Because I can do the same joke, different punchline. You guys want to do it again? Yeah! All right, let's do it again. Watch this. Take a tampon, soak it in vodka, and wear it so you're drunk all day. That is crazy, dude. Goes in vodka, comes out Bloody Mary. Until everybody likes it. Take a tampon, soak it in vodka, and wear it so you're drunk all day. That's crazy. What that girl's like, hey, can you get me a drink? Be like, I don't know. I can pull some strings. That's the one. We're keeping that one. I'm going to tell you what's happening in my life right now, too. I'm cat sitting for my mom right now at my apartment back in Austin, and it's only going to be for a month. So I didn't tell the apartment complex that I live in that there was going to be a cat there for a month. Because I'm like, it's just a month, right? Who cares? Well, the apartment complex cared. Yeah, they sent me a nasty letter, and they said in the letter that they either want a $1,200 fine or a $600 pet deposit. That seemed a little steep to anybody in here? I don't mind to pay $600 bucks, a little steep, right? How much is $200 bucks tops, right? So dude, $600 bucks. So I read their lease, all right? I read it. And if they want $600 bucks, I read the lease real good. It doesn't say in there how many pets I can have. So I'm getting that shit down to $1 a cat. You guys think I'm joking? I already got a cute cat. I'm getting ugly cats. I'm going on Craigslist. Serious, I'm getting rescue cats. I'm getting gutter cats. Fuck it, I'm getting thunder cats. Right? Snarf! Alright. 3 people, awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get ugly cats though. You guys know. Y'all seen an ugly cat, right? A lot of people are like, there's no ugly cats. Yeah, there are. You've seen an ugly cat, right? You always like the tail's missing. You're like, damn, did he lose it in a fight or pawn it for crack? It's like, I'm talking about an ugly cat. The one where every time you look at it, you hear a song by Sarah McLachlan playing in the background. You guys can grow it if you want. This shit's funny. I gotta sneak out of here, by the way. I know that's my little phone phone vibrating in my pocket. I set my alarm to let me know my time on stage is wrapping up. I want you guys to know that, by the way, it's my alarm, okay? Then I get a phone call on stage, that'd be rude. Plus, I don't have to worry about phone calls inside any building ever because I have a shitty Sprint phone. Dude, Sprint sucks, dude. I go inside any building and I start roaming like half the time. You know how bad it is? The other day I was roaming, I was in the Sprint store. When they call to complain about it. Have you guys ever called customer solutions at Sprint? You don't get a real person on the phone. You gotta talk to Claire, your virtual assistant. That's who I get, a robot. Are you serious, a robot? I asked for the supervisor, they gave me Optimus Prime. Little 80s reference, everybody. Let's do that. I gotta sneak out. I want to say this one last thing and I'll sneak out of here. Because we got a great show for you guys, man. I don't want to waste your time messing around up here. I gotta ask you guys one thing. I love when girls go out in a group, by the way. I love when girls go out and drink because they look out for each other and they take care of each other. And I admire that. It's true. Guys aren't like that. You ever been hanging out with your boys, had too much to drink, and the first guy to pass out at a party? Who's done that? Yeah, you don't have to raise your hand. I'll know who you are. You got no fucking eyebrows left. Never be the first guy to pass out at a party, right? Something bad's gonna happen. It's not anarchy though, those rules. You guys know that, right? Anybody know what the rule is? Shoes off. There's shoes. If he's asleep and his shoes are off, don't mess with that guy. He went to bed, all right? If he's asleep and his shoes are still on, oh, he passed out. Yeah. And I'm gonna duct tape that bitch to the couch. The Sharpie marker is gonna come out. I love the Sharpie, dude. I'm not leaving until he wakes up. I want to see how pissed off he is. They're mad, right? When they wake up, they're pissed. I'm like, really, guys? Really? I pass out with my friends, and you guys draw dicks all over my face. And I always try to make me feel better. I'm like, dude, calm down, relax. Nobody drew dicks on your face. We didn't, bro. We traced them. Everybody get that? Or swing up your friend tonight? Because one of those is really funny and the other one's a hate crime. Alright, my name is Matt Golightly, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show, man. Go for Matt Golightly, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about, Sunday. Let's pretend it's a Friday. Are you guys ready?